Welcome back to the Vendetta Sports Media YouTube channel. The fuck. We forget it. All right, let's just start over.
No, let's keep going. All right, my bad.
You want to just keep going?
I don't know. Like it's fine. I mean,
We're gonna let our editor Phoebe decide. We're gonna let her decide. I'm gonna do another open. If she wants to keep the whole thing in, she can leave the whole thing in. I have a feeling she will though. Welcome back to the channel, Vendetta Sports Media. We're the Draft Busters. We're taking over the Green Bay Packers. This is their war room. Down there on the bottom is the other half of the Draft Busters. That's Chickster. How are we doing?
Do you want to see how fast we can get a dislike on this video?
We take a quarterback in the first round.
Well, we could do that. I could just say Jordan Love is. I'm still not. I don't think he's as good as y'all are making him out to be. That, bro. After the fucking playoff win, he was apparently a top 3 quarterback.
He was apparently better than Justin Herbert.
Dude, he was the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life, apparently, according to the Twitterverse. And I was just like, bro, it's been like what? I mean, he's not as good as we're making him out to see. I'm sorry.
It's very short-sighted.
Yes.
To have the opinion, oh, he's so good now after one season. If Green Bay goes out next year and somehow wins the division from Detroit, and Jordan Love looks as good as he did this year or takes that next step, fine. We can have the conversation about Jordan Love because there's 2 full seasons of data now to kind of work off of.
Well,
but don't be shocked if this team is still around like 8 or 9 wins next year because Jordan Love got really hot on the second half of the year and then didn't take that next step this year.
So let's look at it this way. Like Trey's on record, at least in the Slack channel. He's like, hey, I might take the Vikings, like, to win the division. I don't agree with it, but whatever. Okay. The Lions were the division winner. The Bears are going to get Caleb Williams and are not a bad team. And then the Packers, like, are we even sure the Packers don't finish last? Like, I think that's the discussion to be had. No, you think?
No, they're not going
to. Well, what about third?
Chicago's still going to finish last.
You think?
Yeah. Chicago's had a good offseason. They're going to land Caleb Williams. All that's great. Like, their ceiling's still going to be like 7 wins.
We'll see.
With a rookie quarterback. I mean, not everyone can be CJ Stroud, you know?
Well, anyway,
I
think
my
QB1, but
I know, I hear you.
It's just very reactionary to always do that after 1 year.
I will say
it never fails. It never fails.
I will say if Minnesota manages to move up to 4 and grab JJ McCarthy, in like 2 or 3 years, this could be the most competitive division of football.
Maybe.
Because you got Jordan Love, you'll have JJ McCarthy for going in like let's say his 3rd year. Then you've got Caleb Williams going into his 3rd year. And then the Lions are young and they're good and they have a good head coach. They're gonna figure out quarterback post Jared Goff.
Yeah. It very well could be. I don't know. I just like, let's fucking chill out. Like, and don't get me wrong, root for your guys. Like, root for your guys. If you're a big Jordan Love guy, root for him. But be fucking realistic. Like, let's just be realistic about it. Like,
there's a difference between
I like that trade, by the way.
Being realistic about your fandom and then just being like flat out delusional.
Yeah.
I also like this trade. I don't like that trade.
No, because we're trading out the first.
Don't like that trade.
No.
Even who the fuck are they trying to get back into the first round for?
Powers.
Well, who'd they take before? I have to look now. Ooh, Latham and fucking Powers Johnson would be nasty. All right.
You're like, accept the trade, actually. All right. So naturally, we talked about Jordan Love, so we're going to pick a quarterback in the first round. Good luck. I don't think that gets through. Oh, my God. Never mind. Shut my ass up. Okay. We get a 3rd. I would take it. Why?
What do you mean?
Why?
Why what?
Get the 3rd. Or do that. No, get the third. We have enough picks this round, I feel like. I don't think you're gonna get the second. I'm not gonna lie to you, but they're only dropping one pick. Practice. They're practically giving us a third.
All right.
Nope, can't do it. Can't do it.
All right, we're staying put here.
All right, Michael Penix. No. So after we had our discussion about Jordan Love, if he's your guy, as Packers fans are so ready to admit and are ready to go with him, say he's a future Hall of Famer. I mean, he's getting Bart Starr and Brett Favre comparisons already after one season. Like he is the guy. Aaron Rodgers. He's in the Aaron Rodgers fucking, realm now. I don't know. If he's your guy, you got to protect him. You got to get him some protection. We can get wide receiver for him later. I do think their wide receivers, they have a bunch of guys that are I think are actually talented, but you might need like a wide receiver one type of guy.
I
So
was just
either
about to say that they have guys.
they have guys, but
They
you don't
don't
have
have
the
a
guy.
one.
They don't
Yeah.
have the guy.
And I don't think where
You're
they're
not gonna get him
drafting,
here.
they're not going to get a one. And
They're
so
not gonna get him.
I don't even know that we even address wide receiver in the class, to be honest,
Maybe not actually.
because
So
we're just drafting more guys.
you
I
just
think
have a whole bunch of guys on the field.
I think with the injury stuff with David Bakhtiari, and I think Green Bay even potentially cut him. I think you got to find that blindside blocker, and I immediately go to Kingsley out of BYU here.
So I can see Kingsley. I can also see Barton here. Because like the reason why is we talked about it in the other video as well, but like Barton could be very versatile to where he can kind of plug and play for the Packers. You put him where you need him, basically. So I could see either or option here. Yes, like, and we at Drop Busters think Kingsley is better than Tyler Guyton. But Graham Barton is gonna. I think Graham Barton playing tackle at Duke is willing to move inside at guard. It says center here, so Garrett was talking about he didn't know if he declared it center or not. Jackson Powers can play center or guard here, but I think Barton just kind of gives you versatility. I don't think you grab Barton to play at tackle though, but
I don't think you can go wrong with either pick. I think the situation at right guard is better than the situation at left tackle. So at right tackle they have Zach Tom, who actually he's not bad. Zach Tom isn't bad. The left tackle is Rasheem Walker, who is behind Bakhtiari. That's just not
oh, we're taking
that's
a tackle.
that's not going to cut it. I was going to say their right guard isn't significantly better, but they have a really good left guard in Elgin Jenkins though.
Yeah. So I
So
think I can get down with the tackle.
I think that if we could protect the blind side and be able to keep Jordan Love in the pocket a little bit more, I think that'd be really, really beneficial.
When's our next pick?
58.
I don't hate that then.
I don't love it only because we have a safety on the board here in Tyler Nubin. We could also, yeah, actually, that's kind of the only thing I'm kind of looking at here is Tyler Nubin potentially.
What other safeties are on the board potentially, just in case?
Him or Kitchens, but I think they're both probably gone by 58. We should be able to get at 87. We should have our pick of Kalen Bullock and Jaden Hicks. I like Hicks more.
So do we get a safety now or later? Do we get the picks now
We
or
could
do we get?
probably hold off,
Okay.
but I don't think we trade either. I don't really like this trade because if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, the Jets are a playoff team, so that second round pick's not going to be until like the mid 50s. So it's not going to be a massive difference.
Mm.
For me at least. That's just for me.
No, I hear you.
It would be
Okay.
nice having what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6 day 1 and day 2 picks. It would be nice.
Yeah. Uh, let's see here. So we did
Is TJ
go
Tampa
tackle.
still on the board? He's not. TJ Tampa's gone. I don't hate Kamari Lassiter.
Go to corners real quick. Yeah.
Max Melton's not
KD.
terrible. If we pass on corner here, we might be able to get Lassiter. We could also pick someone like Kalen Carson or KAD potentially.
So we're probably looking at whoever we think is the best secondary available right now. Um, uh, hmm.
Trey is not super high on Newbin.
I think he's
He
higher on Kitchens, isn't he?
I don't think he's necessarily even super high on Kitchens either. Let me pull up his safety notes from the NFL Combine. That's where he releases his preliminary position rankings. He'll be doing that closer to the draft here, so keep an eye on VendettaSportsMedia.com for that. But I know he's not super high on Noob, and I think he's like safety 6 on his board.
Oh,
I like
well,
Newbin quite a bit.
well, yeah.
What the oh my god.
What about
Notes.
what about linebackers? Is there anything at linebacker for them here?
This would be a little high for someone like Cooper or Wilson, and
Is that high
I
for
think
Wilson?
Wilson fits the defense better, I think, than Cooper. We are looking at he has Cameron Kitchens as his third safety. Tyler Newbin is sixth.
Who's his one and two?
The Georgia guys, Tyke Smith and Javon Bullard. He doesn't even have Jaden Hicks in his top 10, which I think is a grave mistake. I like Jaden Hicks quite a bit.
He always likes those Georgia freaks though, man.
He has Evan Williams as a safety 4 though, which I do like. Say Evan Williams is going to be good, I think.
All right, just tickle my fancy. Go to linebacker. Yeah. Well,
If
I think this is what I'm thinking. So go to our picks, my picks real quick. We have 41, 58, 87, 88, 91. So I think we're not going to get a linebacker. We could get a linebacker at 58. But I think we can get our choice of linebacker here, see how the board falls, get safety and corner.
I think 58 is a really good spot for Junior Colson. But dude, I don't know because we'll be able to get our pick of corners at 87, 88, and 91.
That's what I'm saying though.
Who the fuck do we go then?
That's that's the rub. That's what we're trying to figure. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how deep the linebacker. Well, let me rephrase. I know the linebacker class is not as deep as corner. I know there's some guys at safety that we could get later on too. I think we just kind of do what we think is best here at linebacker, then go secondary and kind of reap the benefits of just being it being a deep class.
Right.
Is there any guards? I don't think there's any guards, right?
Trey did the draft profile on Peyton Wilson, and he has him as a first round player that he's dying to have in the second or third round. So
See?
I guess in theory we could go Peyton Wilson here.
Yeah, that's
I
what like
I think
get the best linebacker available.
yeah, that's all right. I think that is a little early for me, but I don't hate just getting our guy. So
Right.
and this works out perfect because we could take Cameron Kitchens here.
Yes.
All right, I like that. I like that. Picasso.
Picasso.
And then we should be able to go corner here. That is kind of a bummer that Bullard's off the board because it would have been really nice to get Bullard too.
Yeah.
We've already gone linebacker. We've already gone safety. We could go corner with KAD. We could go Mikey S as well. I think both those guys are in play.
I think you get KD right now. And then what do we do with the second?
There's no real guards here.
That's tough.
So we'll grab. I'm just trying to think. They're both kind of undersized corners. Mikey S is even more undersized, but he is a better athlete. Yeah, that's all right. We'll go KD here.
Nope. Let's see. What do we do here?
This is kind of a weird spot for Green Bay. I feel like Green Bay is a really interesting team to be active trading up in the draft.
Yeah, I think so too. Because they have quite a bit of picks, and this third round they have a whole bunch of picks that they could. So I think second and third. I think they might be in a position to trade up, get some guys that they like.
I think
I don't mind doubling up on corner anyway, to be honest with you. Like that sounds crazy, but
it's a lot of picks for the secondary though.
yeah. Well, how did the secondary do last year?
Yeah, well, that is fair.
Well, and then running backs, they have Josh Jacobs. Who's their? I wouldn't hate getting a pass catching running back if there's one available either. Because that was never Josh Jacobs' strong suit. He was always going to run between the tackles.
So I'm gonna sound like a broken record because we've picked him in quite a bit of our mock draft videos, but taking a flyer at the end of the draft in Rasheen Ali is your pass catching running back.
Okay.
I think here you go. I'm fine going corner, best defensive player available corner, and for me the best defensive player available is T'Vondre Sweat. And you basically are just like, hey, early on, you just play him on rundowns.
You gotta have a rotation of guys. You gotta have a rotation of the D line.
Yeah,
I think that's what people sometimes mistaken is you don't just have your starters out there all the time. Like those are some fat fucks. You're gonna have to rotate them in, and use them accordingly.
No, I don't think so. So then if we're going to go corner here, I am leaning towards Kyrie Jackson.
I could get down with Kyrie because we picked an undersized guard, not a guard, corner with KD. Kyrie's got a little bit more size.
Now we can get a fucking knuckle dragger.
Yeah. It's always a weird fucking term.
It's my favorite way to describe people, and I stole it from Trey from his profiles last year. That was a big term he used last year. Is this guy's a knuckle dragger? And I'm like, yes, that makes so much sense in my head.
He's just dragging along
because he's got lanky fucking arms.
That's hilarious.
So if you wanted to go, if we still wanted to go running back, we could go Marshawn Lloyd. We could also go someone like Bo Limmer and have him play at guard instead. But it'd be nice that he can also play center too.
I think that might be the move. Going back to like we got to protect Jordan Love, and injuries are gonna happen. So you gotta be able to have pieces on the line that can just plug and play, which was why I was kind of up on Graham Barton earlier. But I do agree with your notion that hey, getting your fucking tackle, get Joe Milton. Let's get that dislike right now. I'm just kidding. Oh my fucking god, he did it. I was just playing.
I wasn't fucking joking. I wasn't joking in the slightest.
Whichever. I don't care about sevenths.
Nah, it's all right.
Who are they trading up for? That's the question. In the 7th round, get Kamara.
Yeah. Well, I thought we
Get
were gonna go running
Kamara.
back.
Huh?
I thought we were going
Yeah,
running back.
but well,
Well, technically, since it's their last pick, we have to go funny name.
ah,
Fuck. Then we. Oh, all right. Should we take this then? So we could
yeah,
get
take that.
one
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
All
take
right.
that. Take
We'll do
that.
that. We'll
Yeah,
do that.
take.
We'll do that. Good comms. Good comms. Okay. So now. Oh no, he's gone. Damn it. All right, that's fine. We'll grab Rasheen Ali here. And now we got our running back, pass catching running back. Now it's just funny names.
Okay, let's see.
Trey Fulilin.
That is a strong choice. Ryan O'Keefe.
Dwight
Dwight McGlock.
McBluthern.
That's the dude. That might
Isaac
be him.
Uku.
I feel like we chose him, didn't we?
But DeCorian Clark's really low.
Let's. Garrett, I thought that said Jack whatsoever. I'm not gonna lie. Go back. Wait. Go back up real quick. Go back up. Rose my Jack Saint. What the fuck? That is like they put 4 fucking names.
He was at the Senior Bowl.
What? He's from Georgia.
Should we just take him because he's from Georgia?
Maybe. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here.
Roe Torrance.
Roll Tones. Amarian Brown, Hainsworth. Oh, we take another. Damn,
Can we take another quarterback?
That's crazy. Really earning the dislike on that. Let me tell
Javante John Baptiste.
Judge Culpepper. I wonder if that's Culpepper royalty.
I kind of like that name actually. Judge.
Yeah, it's tough as hell.
That's tough as fuck.
Okay,
right.
Judge.
Do we take him?
Yeah, go with the Judge. Go with the Judge. Bring in the Judge.
I kind of like that. All right, this is the class. You Packers fans who think you have your next fucking Hall of Fame quarterback, you pieces of shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. If anyone's gonna like, Jordan Love was fucking a project coming out of college, and so 1, you need to give credit to your coaching staff. 2, if you take Joe Milton, and he can have the same type of progress as Jordan Love coming out of the draft. That's nasty.
That's nasty business.
That's nasty business right there. Let me tell you something.
Business. All right. That's the class, Alex. What are we thinking grade wise? We'll get out of here.
Joe now as my cousin DJ, who is his father is part owner of the Packers. Where was I going with that actually?
I have no clue.
Hold on, let me think.
Let him cook, folks.
Bro, what was I gonna say? I don't fucking know. Isn't that crazy? Is that anyway? Oh, Joe Barry. I was about to talk about Joe Barry. That's what. So, DJ did not love Joe Barry. DJ being that was his worst enemy. And if it was up to him, it didn't matter. Jordan Love threw 3 or 4 picks. It was Joe Barry's fault that the Packers lost that game. So, even with or without Joe Barry, they're out without him now. But this defense should be able to do better. Sometimes I didn't think the defense played all too bad last year, but Joe Barry's not there anymore. They do have talent. This will give them some talent on that defensive side, while also protecting Jordan Love, and hopefully he can progress another year and not just be a fluke. With guys in the wide receiver who were kind of banged up last year, so he's got some guys out there in the wide receiver. I'm gonna go A-. Is that crazy? I think we got some really talented guys here. I think having that 2nd and 3rd round just picks there really helped out.
I think that is. I think it's a little crazy. I only say a little because I'm at B plus. I
I'm
don't
at
think I.
90.
I
I'm
don't
at
think I.
90.
I don't think I could get over the threshold into A status. I think that
We took the judge.
that is fair, and we got the future franchise quarterback in Joe Milton. However, I just I do think that Peyton Wilson pick is a little high for me still, but again, it fills the need, and he's probably a plug and play starter, and he's gonna be really solid. I think we did a really good job addressing some of the holes on defense, though.
Yeah.
I think that's really nice as well. I feel like I had somewhere I was about to go with something.
I think from a pure talent point, we got a lot of good talent. And like I said, I think it's because they had all those second and third round picks. I think that really helped. And so with that, that's why it's an A minus, but it's a 90. Like we rounded up 89.5 and got to 90. That's how I feel about it.
That's a
We
gracious teacher right there.
Yeah, like so they got a 90 because we rounded up. But I do think it's a good draft class for them. Really
All
good.
right, Packers fans, sound off in the comments. Let us know. Let us know what you think. Is this roster built to contend in the NFC now? Are they chasing the division crown? Let us know. If you have not subscribed already to the Vendetta Sports Media YouTube channel, don't know what you're doing, but there's still time to do it. You can always press that subscribe button whenever you want. So go ahead, press that subscribe button for us
Do
right
it
now.
now.
Ring the bell so you don't miss any more of the War Room uploads. We got ours wrapping up here soon because we're on team, I guess this is 23, I think, of 32.
We're
So
there somewhere. We're somewhere.
we're around that range. Trey's going to start flying out his War Room videos as well. Those were always really good stuff. He's got a ton of videos and edits right now waiting to come out. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, share it with your friends. We're going to see you next time.